Hey, this is Trey Chapman for Trey's Chowdown and Fort Worth, Texas Magazine. We're riding the roads looking for the finest cuisine prepared by the finest chefs. So come along with us and let's see what we discover. Giddy up. All right, we're here at the Clay Pigeon today with Chef Marcus Paisley. We're going to go in here and see what he's got cooking in this fabulous restaurant here in Fort Worth, Texas. So we're here today with Chef Marcus Paisley with Clay Pigeon. We want to talk to him a little bit. So Marcus, tell us a little bit about your history.
Yeah, I got in the business when I was in college, kind of cooking around in some restaurants, and then went to the Culinary Institute of America up in Hyde Park, New York. And then from there, my wife and I kind of traveled all over the country. So New York, Alaska, Seattle, up in the mountains of Colorado near Vail and Breckenridge.
Hawaii? Were you in Hawaii?
Spent a little time in Hawaii,
yeah.
and
yeah.
so it was pretty fun. So I got a kind of a diverse range of cuisines from all over the country. Anywhere from hotels to small restaurants. So that's kind of the background. But I'm a Tarrant County boy, so when it was time to settle down and put in some roots, Fort Worth was the only choice. So here we are.
Good. And so what gave you the inspiration for Clay Pigeon?
Clay Pigeon is, it's a neighborhood restaurant of sorts. And then, I wanted to take a little bit of everything I learned from all over the country and bring it back to the hometown. I want to bring that type of food and that type of seasonal cuisine and from scratch cuisine back to Fort Worth.
Seasonal cuisine, you do that, how many often do you change your menu? 2 or 3 times?
Well, our menu changes quite a bit.
Yeah.
I like to say it's sort of an evolving menu. So we're definitely keeping within the 4 seasons of the year.
Okay.
But within those seasons, several items on the menu will change several times. So, give or take 8 different menus a year.
See, that's fantastic. So it's always something different for people. They can come back and try something new all the time.
Right. And it's very market driven. So whatever is of quality, in season, and at the right price for us, we'll buy and we'll find a spot for it on the menu and go from there.
That's fantastic. And obviously we can see in the background, you've got great wines. You do great wine pairings.
Yeah, the wine pairings work out pretty well. That does its job.
I'll tell you the temperature of that wine room. That's where if it's in the summer, that's where I spend my time, just setting me a table up right in there.
That's a nice spot during the summertime, right. No doubt about it.
That's right. So y'all are going to cook up some dishes, and we're going to try those next.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
All right, great. Thanks. All right, Marcus, so y'all been back to the kitchen busy.
Yeah,
so let's go through what we got here.
Sure. We have some of our fan favorites on the table here. So a couple of dishes have been with us for a while, and the rest of the menu kind of changes over quite a bit like we talked about earlier. But this is our spinach salad with house-made bacon, fresh farm eggs, some tomatoes, sherry vinaigrette, a little red onion on that. Our flatbreads, which change up quite a bit. Of course, in-house dough. This one's made with pork sausage, broccolini, and mozzarella cheese.
I was watching you make it. You shave that cheese, just made me
hungry.
Yeah.
And then the bone marrow, love it or hate it. It's it's one of those things. I personally love it.
Yeah.
But
there's no in between. Is people you love it or hate it.
People love it or hate it.
But
either way, it's a topic of conversation, and people come in for it. So it's a great dish. House-made sourdough, cured fennel, parsley salad. Great. And then the beast here is that's a braised pork shank. So that dish right there takes us about 4 hours to make. And then creamy polenta on the bottom, arugula, Parmesan, dehydrated tomato. And then we take the juice that we braise that shank in, we reduce it all the way down to a sauce and pour that over top of everything.
Awesome.
Sets it off just right. And you can't have dinner without dessert.
That's right.
So we got our chocolate staple.
My favorite.
Your favorite. Our chocolate staple is it's made with Avoca coffee, which is a local coffee roaster.
Yeah, they are local. That's good.
Yeah. And then chocolate, and we call it our chocolate and coffee pot of creme. with a little whipped cream on top and mint from the garden. And that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, let's eat.
Let's get after it.
All right. So Marcus, you grow a lot of your own herbs, which is awesome. So tell me what you got here.
Yeah, so we got this great patio, a lot of sun coverage, so we're able to grow a lot of different stuff. All the herbs, tomatoes during the summer, some peppers here and there. But right now we've got some basil over there, we've got thyme and chives here, we've got some lemongrass here, which smells great. Of course, parsley.
Oh, it smells good.
And then one of my favorites, lavender.
I know.
You just come out here and rub your hands.
I know.
It smells great.
Everybody's gonna love me tonight. That's great.
So it works out pretty well. I mean, it's a beautiful atmosphere, and you know, we utilize a lot of this stuff, which is, you know, cheaper for me than buying it.
But
from
it's
the
fresher
store.
for the customer.
And fresher for the customer.
Marcus, thanks for having us out today. I really appreciate it.
You know, Trey, we really appreciate you coming out to Clay Pigeon. I had fun showing you around. Visit us on claypigeonfd.com. It's got all the social media links. And a little TX whiskey for the end of the show. Cheers,
yes,
yeah?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. This is Trey Chapman for Trey's Chowdown and Fort Worth Magazine, FWTX.com. Please find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Until next time, thank you, Chowhounds. Adios.